This year I've been blessed to catch many amazing fish, whether that's state records, river records. We've broken so many PBs. This year we've caught so many crazy catches, so many huge fish. So in this video I'm going to show y'all my top 10 catches of 2024. Let's dive in.
Gosh, I've got a huge bass on.
Starting off, we have my most recent catch on the list, my biggest Brazos River bass to date.
We'll see though. Here he is. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. That's my river PB probably.
If you watch the channel a lot, you know one of my favorite spots to fish is the Brazos River, and I know there are some huge bass in here, but to catch them you have to play your cards right.
Look at that absolute butterball. Barely hooked by the skin of his lip on that little minnow.
To catch this bass, I had to stealthily wait out at night with light line because that's what it takes to catch the giants.
Let's send them back. Right in front of Dick's Canoes on the Brazos below Lake Whitney. Come down here, catch some of these giants. He's been right here for so long.
You a scale, right?
Oh, that's a catfish. Do you see?
It's a catfish?
It looked like a huge catfish. Yeah, I saw the slime.
Next on my list is my PB catfish that I caught while I was carp fishing.
18.6.
18.6. That's a new PB. Oh my goodness. Barely hooked. You still recording? Tiny little carp hook on the hair rig. 15-pound line. Caught this 18-pound giant. Look at that black spot on his tail. That's cool.
Big gash.
Oh yeah. Should we release him? Gosh, look how fat that is. PB. Get him released.
Next we've got this pompano I caught on the fly out of a little beach lake. Even though the pompano was nowhere near as big as some of the fish I've caught this year that didn't make the list, it still made the list because I think it's really cool and it's the closest I've gotten to catching a permit on the fly. I don't think I'm going to land him anytime soon, but I see leader. Oh my gosh. Look at that fish. This is my PB longnose gar that I got certified not only as the Brazos River record, but also as the Texas Youth Anglers record.
There he goes. Thank you.
This year I caught my first saltwater game fish on the fly. It was this nice little triple tail, you know. He was sitting on a buoy and I casted my shrimp fly right past him, stripped it a few times, watched him eat, then I strip set right into him. We definitely caught some bigger ones that trip like this one, but that smaller one was a cooler catch because I sight casted him on the fly. Next on the list we've got my first ever yellowfin tuna. I caught the tuna on a charter out of Venice, Louisiana. We caught a bunch of tuna this day and a bunch of big snapper too. Even hooked up on some big mahi. But this tuna was the best catch from the day, and that's why it made the list, because, you know, it's my first ever true tuna, and you know I had to eat the heart.
Buffalo number 2. This one's really big, I think. Definitely bigger than the other one. Oh, okay. Dang, they fight so hard.
Number 7 on the list is my PB smallmouth buffalo that also happens to be the second one I've ever caught. It was about 25 pounds, and I didn't get a good photo with it because it flopped back in while I was trying to pick it up.
There he goes. Just caught this huge greengill. Easy state record.
This is my state record green sunfish bluegill hybrid, or greengill. It was 15 ounces, which was the Texas state record. I think someone beat it by 0.02 pounds though, so I'm going to have to get it back.
Watch me zero it. Zeroed.
I have a feeling this giant greengill is still swimming in the same drain I caught him in back in April. So if y'all want me to try to get the record back and see if he's grown, let me know in the comments.
Just got this huge red ear on the chatterbait. Let's release him.
For the second to last catch on the list, we've got my PB shellcracker, and it was massive.
Caught him on this thing. Pretty big chatterbait. I had no idea what it was because at one point I thought it was like a half-pound bass, and I guess it turned sideways and I thought it was like a 4-pounder. On the fly. Pitch dark out. That's an interesting.
Last but definitely not least, we have my PB crappie that I caught at night on the fly. I caught this crappie out of a tiny little pond that I just walked past on the way back from a fishing trip, and I decided to make a cast, and this huge crappie slammed my fly. Those were my top 10 catches of 2024, and I have a feeling 2025 is going to hold even bigger and better catches. So if you want to see those, make sure to subscribe so you can stay tuned to the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and let me know down in the comments what your favorite catch was.